Both men in their fighting primes. Billy Joe Saunders, 2 inches taller than Canelo.
The reigning, defending, undefeated WBO Super Middleweight champion of the world, the superb Billy Joe Saunders. The reigning, defending Super Middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
We've already gone over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to obey my commands and all. Touch gloves, choque guantes, buena suerte.
Oh, you could go with that because Canelo really is that. Let's see if he can do it. Saunders in the green and blue trunks with the yellow gloves. Canelo in the
excellent lethal left hand.
Can Saunders show something when he's in the super middleweight? I think he's going to have to show something else beyond the jab.
He's going to figure BJ out.
No, I was surprised when Eddie Reynoso and Canelo said that we're going to...
Punch from Canelo is an uppercut. Another jab from Saunders. Carl, how much different he fights a southpaw.
Just doesn't want to throw anything because he knows that counter left cross. He's in the danger zone when he breaks on ropes. He doesn't want to be there.
And you can tell the crowd.
The lands are jabbed. That number jumps into high 60s.
That's right with the judges. That did look aggressive. Back Billy Joe up there
on Saunders' part.
Of course, also in the United Kingdom, good morning to you. Billy Joe Saunders trying to pull off the
heavy body shot landed by Canelo.
Porque está de curva. Si lo quieres agarrar, te puede agarrar con el otro.
Let's see if they pick up the pace here in the second.
Pedestrian's going to be good with the combinations. Keep him at the end of that jab.
If he sits back and does nothing, Canelo's able to just close him down and unload it with a power shot. He doesn't want to do that.
Canelo looking for a right uppercut.
I was talking to Austin Trout this morning. Just needs to keep going in and out and try to time Canelo when he moves in. Do that. I said, yes, but you have to do it for 12 rounds. Just relentless.
Let him go, Saunders.
Tell you what Canelo is going to do or what I think he's going to do. However, after all the trash talk Billy Joe Saunders has given us, we're going to knock him out.
They seem to overwhelm Billy Joe. Almost immediately. He's enforced together and then get out of the ring.
And foot battle is key.
It is, yeah, trying to get the foot on the outside and moving to his right, away from Canelo's right hand there. Come over the top if he's not careful. He's got to concentrate constantly. He's not really.
He's throwing it with a lot of power. And there it is again, to the body.
A couple of hours, but here they are.
That first round, I think he did it again. But in that second round, you...
Exactly 70 days from what's an extremely high level of activity for a fighter in present-day boxing.
He's telling me earlier, I just stay in the gym all the time. Why wouldn't I fight?
And to close the distance, start breaking the distance.
Around with his 22-foot ring as he's...
Billy Joe needs to be busy with the jab and put shots together because and soak up power punches from Canelo because you can see the effects instantly. Reaction instantly from Billy Joe, and that's when the guy knows.
Worried about the counters.
Come on!
Now, these are heavy blows from Canelo. And trust me, we can see and
one of the best right hands in his division. He didn't throw many of them against Canelo because he knew
the opponent's scared to throw.
I want to see some more sneaky left hands into a hook as well. Of course, the jab is key as well. There it is. That's the left hand. You got to get respect.
Now you're getting into a rhythm. That's much better now.
It's just a natural reaction for a fighter. Man, it's
a rhythm here. He's landing his power shots, and Billy Joe Saunders
will be on the end of these big shots because Canelo will be happy to just back him up.
Now he's throwing more power punches. Certainly settling in.
Saunders needs to double and triple up that jab. Back up, Canelo. Maybe you could get something going with the combination.
Shots together, get some work, catch the judge's eyes. Don't just sit there and circle.
Trying to unify the division since winning the super middleweight title back in 2019. But a long way to go. We're in round 4 still. Uppercut, you hear the crowd's reaction.
Barely missing. That's the 4th big uppercut that just missed the chin.
Straight right hand from Canelo to the body.
Mouthpiece almost came flying out of BJ Saunders.
Like fighters shake no. He said yes.
He's got more shots together. He's landed more shots. Been a bit more effective.
This is a good round by BJ.
Really in there though. Closing with them power shots. He needs to finish this round strong now. Right, so what we're seeing here is a nice little short uppercut from Canelo, almost knocking out the gumshoe of
Canelo Alvarez, Roy.
Main thing I've seen Joe Saunders, and Billy Joe does not want to be hit to the head with that same power.
And I agree with Carl with he controlled the distance and landed some good shots
from Canelo.
Hold on. They eventually catch up with you. And there's another
dig into the side of your ribs, and that takes energy out.
It's a great jab from Saunders. See, if he can do more than double jab, that's what we want to see.
And Saunders has this lethal left up.
Canelo said it's going to take me a while. Technician, then Canelo in the ring.
He's definitely crafty and clever. I mean, he uses the pivots, he uses angles. He's always in position to punch.
He's scoring more right now, Chris Mannix, but he's fighting with confidence.
I'm not so sure I'd be fighting that Billy Joe Saunders has ever fought in.
BJ Saunders fights better with his hands down. He's a little relentless. He doesn't throw the punches out of
Good defense there from Billy. He knew that body shot. He's actually landed on Canelo.
20 seconds to go.
Back. And if he can catch Canelo with that left, Saunders fighting a little more.
He's just going to look for big, heavy punches. It's not going to work for him if Billy is busy. Speed behind him, so he's well balanced. And that was a nice little cheeky shot on the break.
Look at Billy Joe Saunders. He is starting to find his... Sergio, do you feel the momentum changing, or do you think it's
like Saunders? He needs to have that swag and that.
An excellent job over these last 2 rounds of taking the momentum back. You saw the...
What say you?
Well, I've got 3-2 to Canelo because that catching shot just nicked him. It was a close round. Can't argue for that. Just needs to be busier. This is amateur who wants to back the body, just nail into the body or head. Canelo's looking for the big shot. There you go with it. Billy needs to be busy. He needs to let his hand go.
Saunders doing the job
with the jab, smart jab, just like that.
Smart jab, yeah. Don't get too much. This is good work from Billy Joe Saunders.
It's great work.
He's relaxed. He knows how he's relaxed. You said yourself when his arms
appeared to be the blueprint if he was to pull it off.
That's right. He's doing exactly what. Clever with his feet. He's putting the ring off Canelo, but he's not under major pressure. Billy Joe Saunders
landed on the chin. Saunders shook it off.
Well, this is the mind games. You see him starting.
Does to opponents. He makes you keep your punches. He's going to be returning. Explosive counter puncher, Canelo is. Catch and counter every single time. Right in the breadbasket right there. Canelo felt that shot. This was a good round by Canelo, but catch and counter.
So here we go. Round 7 scheduled for 12. This is for the unified. Very competitive fight. Some thought this would be a walkover for Canelo. It has not
to be okay and coping with this.
I would love to see him catch.
Well, he did that catch and counter in the last round with that body shot.
More than any opponent I've seen since Gennady Golovkin. He's throwing combinations. They're not as impactful.
Let's bring in Roy Jones Jr. again. Roy, what are you seeing from BJ Saunders?
Right now, he's landing that jab effectively. He hit Canelo with a few good counters to tie just a little bit, and Canelo needs something big right here to see.
When you face Canelo Alvarez, as we've talked about, you can talk about a game plan changes almost in an instant. But Billy Joe Saunders, incredibly effective.
They're polished and sophisticated.
Roy Jones.
For Canelo to land a big shot.
To go here in round 7.
The work output
of rhythm with his hands down. I think that's when he fights his best.
Watch him again with the uppercut and they get back to it. Close up that guard, son.
This is AT&T Stadium. It's extremely close.
Saunders told us he can't afford to lose rounds or give up an inch. It's a close fight. Inch for inch, punch for punch.
Just trying to figure him out a little bit.
I think he's definitely trying to shoot from different angles, giving him different looks, staying on the move.
These are predicted they would stop Saunders in either round 7, 8, or 9.
68-66 to Canelo. 68-66 Canelo. He's only 2 rounds up.
Saunders took an awkward step.
You see Canelo landing big shots if he's here.
And right eye his troops here at AT&T Stadium.
He breaks down opponents and makes them weary away.
He's like a matador.
That's the power from Canelo. Billy says
He predicted a KO in round 8 or 9.
He's biting on face now.
That's because he's worried about the power.
Exactly. Instead of countering back.
Here he goes to the corner and regroup.
So perhaps order has been restored if you're a...
Ahora cambia la conecta.
Catch him with this one. Listen, all right, go.
Canelo acting like he's already knocked him out. And it is over. They have stopped the fight. They have stopped the fight. It is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, acting on the advice of Saunders' corner, the referee calls a halt to the contest at the end of round 8. The winner by TKO victory, in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, Saul Canelo